All right, but
it wasn't believable then.
Well, I can smile about this. I don't think we made it to 100 today.
Okay, we still at 97?
98, 99 might.
Oh, okay.
At least 98, maybe 99 will end up being the high today. It's better than adding another digit to that number, and we've been below, at or below normal the last several days, and that makes 4 days in a row where we haven't hit 100 degrees. So, hey, I'll smile about that. 103 the high so far this month, and that's the highest temperature we've seen so far this summer. That happened back last Wednesday and Thursday, and the reason why I want to show you this is so we can compare it to what we were doing with last year. Look at this. On this day last year, we hit 106. That was after 3 days in a row of 107. We briefly had 1 day below normal, and then it was back to 109, 109, 108, 109. Then we hit 110 later. I mean, I don't have to, if you were here, I don't have to tell you this. It was just miserable last August. So even though I do have a streak of triple digits on the way the rest of this week and into next week as well, it looks like at least those triple digits don't look to be climbing as high as some of these triple digit numbers did last year. But we do have a heat advisory back in effect for tomorrow. It's going to get extended some form or fashion each and every day this week. Basically every day we'll be talking about how it's going to be extended for the next day and beyond. That means, remember, those heat index values 105 or higher, could be up to 108 at times tomorrow afternoon across North Texas. Not just us, Oklahoma, Arkansas, all of Louisiana under heat advisory at the moment, extending all the way down to Houston, parts of central Texas, and down along the Texas coast as well. I bet you can spot where high pressure is. Pretty much near that heat advisory. It has moved just to the south over the last several days, and that's what opened the door for us to have some of those showers and storms around going back to last Friday, and also a few days below normal and not seeing those triple digits. The problem is that heat dome and high pressure are going to move back closer to us, going to become centered a little closer to us, and those temperatures will climb and the heat will climb as a result. So 100 tomorrow, 100 Wednesday, at or above 100 degrees the rest of the week into the weekend. And we could potentially be talking about a new hottest day of the summer by the time we head into the weekend time frame. We'll see by the time we get there. You can also spot where high pressure is due to the lack of rain that's going to fall in Texas through the upcoming weekend into the weekend. Stays on the periphery of that high pressure system. It's across the plains, across the Midwest, and across the eastern part of the country as well. But not a lot of rain going to fall in Texas. But remember, August is one of our driest months of the year because this is just what happens. We get that heat dome setting up overhead and it just stays hot and dry. Let's go to the tropics where we now have Ernesto. It formed just before the 4 o'clock hour here. It's off to the east of the Caribbean islands there, the Lesser Antilles. It's wind speeds of 40 miles an hour, moving off to the west-northwest at 28 miles an hour. So moving pretty quickly here. Tropical storm warnings for those northern Lesser Antilles islands, and does include areas like Puerto Rico, the U.S., and Virgin Islands, as that storm's going to stay a tropical storm as it moves through those areas over the next several days. So it kind of makes landfall or moves across or overhead of the northern Lesser Antilles there, Guadeloupe, and the islands of St. Kitts and Nevis, and those locations tomorrow and into, or really tonight, I should say, and into Tuesday, getting close to Puerto Rico or right around Puerto Rico during the tomorrow night and into Wednesday morning. But then it's going to curve back out into the Atlantic. And so a threat to the U.S. mainland, highly unlikely at this point, but could be a strong hurricane as it moves closer to Bermuda sometime by the time next weekend. Category 2 forecast at this point. We will continue to monitor that for you and bring you the latest information. But for us here, it's a dry and muggy night, 80 for the low. Tomorrow, hot, humid, and breezy with a high of 100. And it's a lot of triple digits over the next 2 weeks. A lot of triple digits over the next 7 days, and then a lot of triple digits over the next 14 days. In fact, we'll just tack some 99s on there at the end just to make you feel a little bit better. Because could those days be around 100 degrees? Sure. Because I really don't see any major changes anytime soon over the next 2 weeks. We need to get rid of high pressure so we get cold fronts and some cooler weather back here, and then I will start smiling a lot more when I'm doing the forecast as opposed to right now.